the North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. Rolling into enemy territory. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
From the 24. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Give a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
First and 10 now from the 30. Fields out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And they send a man in motion. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
6 DBs out there for the Ravens. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap to Fields. Wilson's got it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It'll be a punt of 39 yards in the end. And the Ravens will go on offense. New set of downs for him at the 38. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Going to the ground again on first. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Met and stopped by Alex Highsmith.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
They've got first down from the 31. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Lamar now from the gun. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
He's on the move. Now he takes it. And they take this in for the score. The Ravens get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Man in motion out of the slot. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Here's a give up the middle. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL. Here we go.
Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Back to the well again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. Back at beginning the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of one. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Blitz coming. Lamar. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Running right with Mitchell. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now it's Lamar. Catch made by Mitchell. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
On the move, headed right. Finds Smith and Jigba. And he's brought down after a short gain. The rookie out of Alabama there on the tackle. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Fields this at the 19. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. This one returned for 11 yards. And the Steelers will take over possession. They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Cuts it to the right sideline. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they're in space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
This is reeled in by Wilson. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
He's only going to manage to get back to the line. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on second down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Here we go, son.
Fields now on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
These defenders, they can just feel it. You're up a couple scores in the game, and you know what the other side is starting to do. They're starting to press, and you're going to start to see a little bit more pass. And that's when these defenders pin their ears back. They get home, and they create havoc in a sack, just like that.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Mitchell up the middle. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Steelers will take over deep on their own side. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Steelers with the football. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Hits him on the out route. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Steelers first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it sets up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Now it's Fields. That's complete to Wilson. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Okay, I got to give some kudos to that defense right there. Sometimes as an offense, you think you can outsmart those guys on the other side. But that defense, they were dialed in for that draw.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Secures this at the 17. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Officially a 55-yard launch. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. On 1st down, Jackson. This finds Mitchell, complete. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
Here's 2nd and 7. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces throwaway.
Looking for the back that time. So they're left with 4th down here. They'll bring out the punter here. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Drops to a knee. Clock's going to run unless that defense burns one of its 2 remaining timeouts. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go,
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Don't jump, ready?
They'll run here from the gun. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. A pistol snap, Fields. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Isolated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll run here on 1st down. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Joe Tryon Shoyinka gets there to take him down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Fields on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play good for 17 and the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Right.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Completed over the middle. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. And the Ravens go in nickel, 3rd down. Another throw for Fields. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll get him back to 11.
Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. They're out and set, 1st and 10. And he at least gets him some positive yardage, but just a small gain to the 24. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Gets this one to Andrews. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He's got Andrews. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Back now, pressure on its way. Andrews with the catch. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. Oh, stiff arm. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. So as the clock winds down to a new year, we wind down to our final quarter. That's the end of 3. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Again, this is Mitchell. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the second time around.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens push their lead to 18. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Protection is always tested against a blitz, especially with all the different ways the defenses today disguise them. Couldn't quite account for the number of rushers that time, and it ends just how you expect. The quarterback needed a little help to get picked up off the grass.
Offense to the line for second down. Trying again, following the sack. He's throwing deep to the left side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
Here we go.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Wilson's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Fields out of the gun. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Steelers 1st down. Fields looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Ravens. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you go back to the 60s, 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's Mitchell again. And again, he can't manage anything. Defense all over him at the line.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
That's played at the 43. Escapes a defender. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Steelers have a short field in front of them as they take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Ten.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Here we go.
Fields throwing here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Second down and 10. Fields has it at the 7. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. Dump off caught by his back. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Handoff here to Mitchell. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Mitchell on the carry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Ravens getting closer to their 13th win of the season. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Here's Lamar. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And 4th and 4 coming up. Punter on now, and he gets into this one. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. He manages 13 on this punt return. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. A pistol snap. Fields. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now Fields. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Now to throw. He's on the move. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. Buys time, rolling right. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw Fields. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, never mind. Monday. Sorry.
To throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. They'll run. This is Mitchell. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And this streak will live to see another week as they take down yet another opponent over Brock. What has been an incredible stretch of games for them.